Some people are like, I want that 10% profit, and they just start with 10%, and then they can't pay their bills, and then they're like, this system doesn't work, and then they give up.
Yeah, and you'll turn around and you haven't had any money in any savings account for years, and then you've got $100 and then $500, and then it's like, whoa, I got $1,000.
Hey guys, welcome back to our channel, or welcome if you're new here. I'm Abby Johnson with Matterhorn Business Development. This is my father and CEO, Greg Winteregg. And today we're going to do another video in our Profit First series. We are certified Profit First professionals.
What that means is we've had all kinds of training from Mike Michalowicz and his staff, who's the author of Profit First. If you haven't seen the book, definitely go to Amazon and get a copy of the book. And we're going to talk today about just getting some business owners going, what we've seen, problems we've encountered.
Just how to get started, because it can be overwhelming. It sounds like a lot. And this is why most people hire us, is to help them navigate it. But we're going to give you some starting points of how to be successful. So if you don't know what Profit First is, we have a whole playlist I'll link up here and you can check that out. So a lot of times with Profit First, it's 5 bank accounts. There's an assessment you can do in the book to figure out your percentages, and it can be overwhelming for people, especially.
Like, where do I start?
Yeah, and especially if you aren't someone who's like good with numbers or with your accounting. So what have you seen in terms of people like not making it or something?
Right. So if you take this on too much too fast, it's going to be a problem. So our advice always is to start on a very, very small gradient. So what we want you to do is to be sure you have 2 savings accounts in the same bank, and at least twice a month, you add up everything that you collected, all the revenue, and you put 1% into profit and 1% into tax.
Yeah.
Even if it's like $10.
Right. It's something, it's a start. If you got $100 in, you can take $2 and just do it, just start. And then, yeah, it's just that baby step. Some people are like, I want that 10% profit, and they just start with 10%, and then they can't pay their bills, and then they're like, this system doesn't work, and then they give up. So just start slow and easy. Start to get the feel of how it works and how it feels to like see those accounts start to grow.
Yeah, and you'll turn around and you haven't had any money in any savings account for years, and then you've got $100 and then $500, and then it's like, whoa, I got $1,000. Now, step 2. So now you have the accounts and the money is going in. You have a profit account, you have a tax account. Step 2, never raid it.
Never raid it.
Never raid it.
Big no-no.
Big no-no. You never raid those 2 accounts. Now, the tax account obviously is going to get raided with your quarterly estimates or on April the 15th, whatever, but that's its purpose.
So that's not a raid. That's not a raid.
That's not a raid.
That's what it's there for.
It's actually using it for its intended purpose.
Right.
Now, on the profit account, and you can read the book, but there's quarterly distribution, so it's like you never get access to your money, but that is your money. And let me tell you, it's fun having your accounts and going to the bank to open it up on your phone, like, whoa, I have money where I've never had any money before.
And so at the end of your first quarter of doing this, take half of what's in your profit account and go reward yourself. Even if that half is $20, go buy yourself a nice lunch, or who knows. And the other thing is, if you have business debt, which most business owners do, 95 to 99% of your distribution should be going towards debt. So if you're only getting a $50 distribution, $45 of that should go towards that credit card or that line of credit. And, that's only $5 left for you, but, go buy yourself a Starbucks, or that might not even be enough for Starbucks.
But the whole idea here is to start to change the pattern.
Yeah, it's establishing that habit and that new routine and really rewarding yourself. We had someone actually the other day say, well, she was already taking enough money in her pay per percentages, but we're starting to shift her to the profit account. And she was like, well, what's the point? And we started explaining that, like, do you feel like you're ever actually rewarded for your hard work? No, you're just getting that paycheck every week, which is great, and your expenses are covered, but the profit account is to actually give you that reward and that feeling of accomplishment at the end of the quarter.
Yeah, and consider it a bonus.
Yeah, exactly.
Now, the final thing that we want to cover in this quick video is expenses. So this is how you can end up with more profit if you cut your expenses. Abby has a real simple solution on how to do this.
Yeah, and by doing this, you literally could cut your expenses by 10% just by doing this one thing. So take your last bank statement, maybe your last two, and look at every expense, which first of all, a lot of business owners don't do.
Right.
They don't actually know. I had someone I was doing this with, and he was like, wait, I thought I canceled that thing a year ago.
Exactly.
3 years ago, this $50 subscription had been coming out of his account. So just go through your bank account, look at every single expense, especially those recurring monthly ones, and go cancel the things that are not actually vital to your business or that you didn't even know is coming in. Look at your QuickBooks thing. They just bumped up the price on QuickBooks. Do you really need the $70 version? Could you get by with the $30 version? Start looking at those and making those decisions now, and that's going to make the rest of your profit first journey a lot more fruitful.
And probably just in a matter of minutes, you can easily save yourself $300, $400, $500 a month.
Yeah.
$500 a month. 12 months, that's $6,000.
Yeah.
That's your money that you can now dump into the profit account.
Exactly.
It's your money.
Right.
So what we wanted to do with this video today is to just boil the profit first system down to something very confrontable, very easy. 1% into tax, 1% into profit is not going to cost anybody bankruptcy.
Right.
But it is going to get you started on the proper discipline.
Right. And if you haven't already, we have a free download for you of the first couple chapters of Profit First. I will link that below for you so you can check that out. Those are some great foundational chapters. And if you have any questions for us or Profit First questions, leave them in the comments below and we'll answer them. And we'll see you next time.